who said hi?
Hi.
Hi.
My goodness. That's Jacob.
That's Alexandria.
That's Mickey.
Coming at you from the Pope House. It is movie review time.
Why?
Why not? Because I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been an extremely long week. What is our movie, Jacob? La Llorona. Okay, because, you know, that's next in the timeline of The Conjuring. He doesn't like when I do that.
No, because
Conjuring.
it's so cringy.
It's funny. In the Conjuring universe timeline. So,
Barely.
yeah, only because of the priest. Anyway, this came out in 2019, so last year. It's 93 minutes long, and it is rated R. Why is it rated R? Because I'm thinking about the movie, I'm like, why is it rated?
Violence and terror.
Okay. Anywho, it is produced by James Wan. He's fabulous. Gary Dauberman, don't know who that is. Emil Gladstone. I don't know who that is either. Directed by Michael Chavez. Is it Chavez or Chavez?
Chavez, I think.
Cha. Cha. I don't know, I'm very white. It stars Linda, nothing here. It stars Linda Cardellini, whom most people know as Velma from the Scooby-Doo live-action films. She's a great actress, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond Cruz and Patricia Velasquez, whatever. I told you I'm tired. Anyway, Patricia Velasquez, who was in the Mummy movie as
Wait,
Anoxinamoon.
her name was Patricia in real life?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
why I was like,
I
Patricia.
thought that was the name of her character.
It was.
Yeah, that too.
Oh. So,
So she's Patricia.
It's been a long week. All right, so who's going to give the synopsis, Jacob or Alexandria?
Why?
Because you're good at it? It's
Yeah.
good practice for you? All right,
Yeah.
go.
So it's
So, better than ow!
it's basically just the folktale of the La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Shut up. So way back whenever, there's this woman who had a husband and 2 kids, and I guess she loved the dude very much. And then she found out the dude was cheating on her with some other woman.
A younger woman.
Younger woman. And so to get back at him, she drowned her kids.
Which was the most important things to him.
Yeah. But then quickly afterwards, she realized what she'd done was stupid, and then she drowned herself. And so now she becomes this like ghost type
Evil
thing.
spirit.
Yeah. And so she haunts people, and she tries to kill other people's kids to replace her own.
Okay. So,
Interesting that the synopsis is about the actual antagonist of the film instead of any of the protagonists.
okay. So, what did you guys like about this movie? Should have wrote it down. Be like mom.
No, I don't want to be like you.
I'm fabulous. I'm so much fun. I'm crazy silly. And
Emphasis
I'm
on the crazy.
smart. And I'm smart. And I'm kind. I'm good. I'm loving.
what?
Why are you eating those right now?
I was hungry.
Alright, continue. What do you like?
It had a little bit of a creep factor, not as much as the other Conjuring movies, but it was still there. There were some tense moments. Yeah, Linda Cardellini's a good actress in this. I don't think there's much else though that I was like that I really liked. I liked the priest,
Yeah.
Raphael. He was fun. I say fun.
He's an ex-priest.
Whatever. That guy. He's cool.
Okay. Alexandria with your mouth full of candy? What did you like?
Well,
We have a so and a
I like how this movie started off.
You knew you were about ready to start talking. Why'd you put some candy in your mouth?
I don't think he was done yet.
And of course it's Starburst, which stays in your mouth forever. It's like peanut butter.
I like the beginning of this movie, how it started off. It was really fun. It had a cool concept. I like the look of La Llorona. I think it's really fun and creepy. It's a fun look, you know? I don't know what else to say without going into characters. I mean, the movie wasn't amazing. It was good, but it wasn't like a lot of things where I was like, yes, I love this, and I love this, and I love this. It was more like, eh.
Yeah, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe we should be like, okay, next. I agree with Jacob. It had some creepiness to it. Once La Llorona marks her victims, she starts haunting right away, and I thought that was pretty cool. She doesn't drown them right away. It's like she kind of scares them first and, builds up that suspense, that intensity. And I like that the mom believed the kids because she had seen it. And I've seen other movies where the parents actually do see something, but they still don't believe it, that it's anything supernatural. So I
add to that. This is like the first time I think I've ever
Didn't he already have his turn?
This is the first time I think I've ever seen like the parent or the guardian of any kind like actually be like in the peril, however you say that, peril with the kids from the beginning.
We're all having issues today.
Like they usually don't find out until later in the movie, but she was kind of with the kids the whole time.
Almost the whole time, because the kids didn't tell her at first.
No.
Anyway, and I like too that that after the first big incident to them all, that the first thing they did was went to church. I like that. They didn't try to stay there in the house. They didn't try to pull in neighbors or anything like that. They went straight to the church. We're like, we're out of here. We're going to the church. It was suspenseful, and again, it jumped right into the story, so I kind of like that as well. Mm-hmm. What did you not like?
The lack of creepy. I mean, it's there, but...
What do you like? Just the creep factor. What do you not like? The lack of creepy.
Because it's there in just certain spots. The whole movie's not like creepy like Annabelle. The whole movie's creepy. This one, not so much. It doesn't have a whole lot of like...
you mean the scare? It wasn't
that
scary.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Particularly for something that's rated R.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's rated R. I've seen worse, scarier, creepier stuff at PG-13, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why this was rated R.
I don't know. Oh, the hospital scene with the kids, those two boys at the beginning, that was pretty creepy. Where like we first really see her.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was a hospital, it was wherever they were
like
staying.
Like a home, like a foster home. Or
Yeah.
Not a foster home, but like a boys' home or a children's home or something. Some
That
sort of orphanage or something.
That was good, but other than that, the rest of the movie was kind of, it was lacking, I felt.
All right, you, who likes to put something in her face when it's her turn to talk.
All right. So, I feel...
She's got to make it so dramatic.
It's my turn to shine. I feel like for a movie that is tied into the Conjuring universe, it wasn't like up to par with everything else. I feel like it lacked something. I don't know what that something was, but
scariness.
Well, because they had all the elements were scary. They had the creepy woman with the creepy makeup. They had the children. They had a single mom. Like all these things that in a normal horror movie would build up to a really nice, scary like atmosphere. But it just didn't. I mean, every scene with La Llorona was kind of like cool, but it wasn't up to par with everything else in the Conjuring universe. It was just something was missing, and I just wish they had tried a little harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like this could have gone so much better.
They could have gone so much hard. They could have gone hard on this one, and they just went, let's just dip our toes in the pool. Pool, get it?
Wow.
All right, so you might be surprised, but I didn't think it was scary. So that was one thing. And then in the beginning, or near the beginning, when Linda Cardellini's older son was screaming and yelling, there's all these cops down at the scene of the crime of the two first boys, and this other kid is screaming his head off, first outside when he sees her, And then when he gets in the car, he is just screaming at the top of his lungs. Nobody hears him. Nobody hears him. Let's be a little bit believable, okay? I think that's part of the reason why it wasn't quite as scary as it could be, because it just wasn't believable in some of the things that they did, like that, for instance. And it was a little bit slow moving. Like there was the beginning part was the very, very beginning, like you were talking about, very good, or you were talking about, very
With
good.
The first two boys.
Yes, and then even with the second two boys, that was good, but it really moved kind of slowly at first, I felt.
Second two boys?
You mean her kids?
Yeah.
Oh, one of them's girl.
Oh, yeah. So memorable, right? Neither kid said anything to their mom about the woman. That's a cop-out, I feel. And for whoever wrote it, I feel like that was just a cop-out, because it's easier to not tell the mom to build up suspense than to tell her and try to build up suspense from that moment. I mean, they did well, though, when they did finally tell their mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why they had to cop out at first. And it was kind of predictable.
Yeah.
And again, it wasn't all that scary. It did have some intense moments, and it was really good at building suspense. I felt like it was more of a suspense movie than a scary movie, a horror movie. What about actors, the characters?
I think the main players were all pretty good. Linda Harley.
He says that all the
I do
time.
not. Remember Amityville 2, the
Seems
mom,
like it.
with their overreactions?
And it wasn't that the acting was bad for that. It was just that it was misplaced.
Okay, anyway, go check that one out if you haven't seen it. Linda Cardellini was really pretty good. She was a believable mom. I don't know if she's in real life. I did like the ex-priest Raphael. He was funny. And there was a little cameo from the priest from Annabelle. So that,
Which is how it ties into
which
the
is,
universe.
yeah, that's pretty much the only connection it has to the rest of the movies. So that was kind of yeah, and I think the kids all did pretty well too, especially acting scared.
I felt her older son was better than the girl.
And then, yeah, for sure. Oh, and Patricia Velasquez. I didn't recognize her at first.
He likes to go out of turn. doesn't
He really does.
he? Takes his turn and
my
then tries to
turn.
interrupt everybody else. Well, he interrupted
Mom
me, now
says
he
it's
interrupted
my turn to review the. What is this? Llorona?
me. La Llorona.
Almost said The Conjuring. Not The Conjuring.
Thoughts come in my head at random times. I can't help it.
Okay, so anywho.
My turn. Basically the same thing. I mean, all of the actors were really good for. Yeah, they're really good for a movie that lacked. The kids were even good, which is really hard to find for some reason. Like good kid actors. They were pretty good. I don't think the girl was great at acting scared. The girl child was good at scared at acting like on the moment, like when when she encounters La Llorona and this whole like I feel like there's a little lacking there, but like she was good when she was like, that like in horror movies that whole like slow turnaround to see if something's there. She was good at that. Like, and I felt like she was
She
actually
had moments where she did really well.
It's just probably the worst kid actor in the movie, but she was still good for a kid actor, which is good for you. The Linda Cardellini, she's always, I mean, everything I've ever seen her in, she's been good. So.
All two things.
I mean, she's in Avengers.
Is she?
Not Avengers, but one of the Avenger movies.
I've seen her in a few things.
She plays Hawkeye's wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know her as Velma. That's it.
And she does really good. There's nothing that was like unbelievable that she like something that was like didn't seem right. She always seemed to have pretty good reactions to everything. All the actors were great. And then the characters, the only one that stood out as like a character that I was like, oh my gosh, I love this character, was Raphael, the ex-priest. And that's only because he was sassy, but in that like trying to be cool kind of way,
They're kind of like just done with everyone and everything.
Yeah, and I love
So
that.
relatable.
It was so fun. But I loved that they had the little priest from Annabelle. I thought that was cute, but yeah, that's it for them, I think.
I liked the priest from Annabelle, and I liked him in Annabelle. I thought he did a good job in both of them. He does well as a priest, I feel. Linda, and like everybody's saying, Linda Cardellini, I think she is an underrated actress. I think she's very good. She's very pretty, and she's aging very well. Like, what's your secret? Seriously. But yeah, she's very convincing as the mom, and responds with the kind of fear for her children that a mother should have in such a situation. And like these guys, I liked Raphael. He was kind of fun, and I liked his little ta-da. That was cute. So you have to watch the movie to find out what that's about. And you know, the kid actors are kid actors. Sometimes you get really, really good kid actors, and sometimes they're just, you know, they're learning.
Yeah.
So I don't begrudge them that. They're learning. They'll get there. Overall thoughts. What's your thoughts?
It was okay. It wasn't like really scary.
It could have been better.
Yeah.
It had potential.
It definitely had potential.
It could have been better. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's same. You know, I mean, it was good for what it was. It just, like they said, it wasn't scary. It did have potential. It had a lot of potential to really scare the crap out of you, but it didn't. It was really good on the suspense. And then, of course, the mom character, Linda Cardellini, she was fantastic. I never thought the La Llorona legend was all that scary anyway, so I was hoping this movie would put a new, just make her scary for me, but they didn't succeed. But I would watch it again,
Yeah.
you know, with all the lights off and surround sound and all that fun stuff.
As one should.
Yeah, it's not a terrible movie.
No, it's not. It just could have been so much better and should have been so much better.
Especially considering the universe it's part of.
Yes. Okay, rating.
Just the regular smiley face.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like hard eyes, you know?
Right. Yeah. Same. Kind of like a meh. I'd watch it again. Okay, cool. So that's what we thought about La Llorona.
If she does that one more time.
You guys need to do it with me.
No.
Let's do it in harmony.
No.
Nope. We're gonna say nope in harmony.
Wow. See how mean they are to me? They never want to play.
Whatever.
Tell us what you thought about this movie if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I do encourage you to watch it just so that you can garner your own opinion about it. If you scare easy, it might scare you, but
Yeah. I mean, we're desensitized, so
we've been
we're just like,
watching-
eh.
I mean, I've been watching horror films since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, so that's been a long time. And then these guys, don't ask, it's an old saying that I heard when I was growing up. So it's older than me.
Is that possible?
Wow. She's funny, isn't she? She thinks she has jokes. She would be wrong. She's just mean.
Like, comment, share,
I'm
subscribe.
supposed to believe that after that comment? Yes, help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and then tell us what we should do for our video when we do get 1,000 subscribers. I kind of lost my train of thought there. It kind of
Okay.
derailed entirely.
And thank you for the new subscribers we have.
Yes, we didn't even realize that we got more
No.
subscribers. So yay! Thank you, thank you.
Because I think the last time we looked, I think the last time we looked, we were only at like 20 something, right? Like 24, something like that.
Yes.
And now we're at 35. So, thank you.
Can I be me now?
No,
No.
that's Mickey.
Wow, that's Alexandria.
That's Jacob.
Toodles.
Bye.